Hey guys, if you're out there, I want you to tell me, does that say, is that backwards? It looks backwards to me. Don't know if it's looking backwards to y'all. So just comment, send me something that says yes, no, maybe. If you're joining us, I'm going to see if this is backwards to you. It's definitely backwards to me. If it's backwards, let me know. And I will try to write backwards. Let's see if that will work. Let's see. Whew. That's pretty cool. Hey, it's not backwards. Okay, great. It's definitely backwards to me. So this will be interesting, but as long as it's not backwards to y'all, I'm happy with that. So I see let's see who's here. So when you log in, just let me know what's going on. Anything fun you've learned maybe this weekend, last time we talked. Let's see, we got two people on. Hey, Hayden. The chat's a little, it's trying to catch up. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing lots of schoolwork. No. Hopefully you're having fun. You're learning new things that we possibly couldn't do at school. At our house, we're learning about bugs. Hey, Grayson. We're learning about how to play with K'NEX. It's like a big person version of Legos. It's interesting. So today I was thinking we would go over some of the things in the Module 3 test review, just a few things. What? Hayden, you built a garden? Is it a flower garden or vegetable garden? Alex, I'm definitely wanting tacos right now. So thanks for reminding me. So that's my plan. Vegetable garden. That's super cool. And that brings me up to a good point, Hayden. Some of y'all have sent me some great pictures, and I'd like to share that with everyone in our class. So I made a Google slide that you can upload your own pictures and comment different things. Y'all have all done Google Slides in here, but it's on your Google Classroom. Now we're all sharing the same one. So you are going to have to not mess with anybody else's slide. You can comment. Remember, that's the little speech bubble that has a plus sign. You can comment on something, but don't change their stuff. So it'd be interesting. I'm going to upload some of the pictures that y'all have sent me so that I can get y'all started. But it would be really fun to make a whole Google slide presentation for everyone, and we can keep it and show that, even though things got interesting with coronavirus and we're now quarantined, not quarantined, but we're staying at home, we can still show that we're learning. Hey, Raquel. Yes. Hayden, I definitely miss you too. And I miss it. It's weird teaching. It's weird teaching through a computer, but we'll make the best of it. Yes, Alex, I did get the picture of the turtles. Hey, Chloe. So as soon as I get off of, we finish here, I'm going to upload some of those pictures along with Grayson's pictures that I've gotten so far onto the Google Slides. So we can all share it. Be fun to see. Hey, Nicholas. All right, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to do just a little bit of this. Just that much, okay? So if you have something to write with and you can work it out with us. Memphis, I'm so glad you could join us. All right, so we're going to try this, the first one. So if you have something to write with, go ahead and get it now. I'm going to give you a few seconds. I'm going to close the door to this room. And we're only going to work just the first one. So whenever you're ready, type ready. And we'll start with just the first one right now. Okay. That door did not close. All right, let's try it again. All right, so Hayden's ready. Alex is ready. Chloe's ready. Dude, y'all are rocking this. I know it's weird, but Raquel's ready. Chloe's lesson's ready. You know, with the changes to our testing this year, Memphis is ready. Grayson's ready. Great, guys. So while we get maybe a little bit more time for everybody to get ready. Kinsley's here. Yay. So even though our testing is going to be different this year, and it's not like what we were planning on, I've told y'all before, LEAP testing is not the reason why we're learning things. It is so that you can be productive, you can be successful without Miss Olson holding your hand. So we still need to make sure we're ready for that 5th grade. All right, guys. So let's start. So the first one says, Savannah buys a video game for $56. She also buys a book. The price to the video game is 8 times as much as the price of the book. What is the price of, sorry, I'm having to read backwards. What is the price in dollars of the book? So when we're doing this, we need to think, which one is going to be bigger? What would our tape diagram look like? Okay. So I'm going to give y'all just a second. You figure out, without the numbers, you figure out how would each tape look like with just the labels. Think about how many parts, what are we looking for, total or part. Okay, so I'm going to give you just a few seconds. Okay, we got a few people. Let me see if we can get Reagan on here. Let me text message her mom. Okay, we got a few people ready. Okay, me try to get Reagan on here because we really want her to join in. All right. Ooh, Brennan's here. Yay. And Dejan. All right. So Dejan and Brennan, we're looking at number 1. We're only doing a little bit of math, I promise. We're going to do number 1 of module 3, LEAP test review. And we're only modeling it. We're not worrying about the numbers right now. I just want to make sure that you can picture what's going on in the story. Hey, Aiden, I'm so glad you made it. Let's see if we can get Reagan up here. All right. Come on, Reagan. Hopefully we can get her in. All right, so guys, so I want y'all to think, which one is going to be more money, the video game or the book? So I'm going to put video game right here, and I'm going to put book right here. So which one do you think is going to be bigger, the video game or the book? Okay, Dejan's saying video game. Hey, Kyle. Raquel's saying video game. So, Kyle, we're doing number 1 of the Module 3 LEAP test review. We're just modeling it. So, I see most people are saying that our video game is going to be a bigger tape than our book. So, right now we have like this. Doesn't have to be perfect because we can always change it. So everybody's saying video game is going to be bigger. All right. Who could tell me how much bigger? Kinsley, you're saying book. Why would you say book? What in the story is telling us the book is bigger? So if you're saying book, I want you to really look at that application problem. So yes, times does means it's bigger, but what is 8 times bigger? Is it the book is 8 times bigger, or the video game is 8 times bigger? So let's look at this story. It's saying here, let's see. By the way, I'm reading it backwards, so just hang in there with me. All right, so she buys a book. The price to the video game is 8 times as much big money. So, and Aiden, I did not say for you, you could solve it, but don't tell everybody what it is yet. All right, so those that are thinking, stop saying the answer, both y'all. So the book is 8 times bigger. Look back at it, right? Look back at the problem. Do you have the problem in front of you, Kinsley? That's right, Chloe. The video game is 8 times bigger. So that means our video game's price is going to be bigger than the book's price by 8 times. So we're thinking, Aiden, that's irrelevant right now. We'll talk about other things later during our brain break. So our video game means that we are going to do this, whatever the book is, 8 times for the video game. So if I was to label this, hey, Reagan, I'm so glad you could make it. So Reagan, we're just looking at number 1 for module 3. And the LEAP test review, it looks like this. Okay, so, and we're just trying to figure out which one's going to be bigger, the video game or the book. So it said the video game is 8 times bigger. So we're going to put that book. It takes 8 of these books in order to equal a video game. 4 is loading is yours. You don't have that. Okay, so Reagan, it's on your Google Classroom. And it's the this week's problem. This week's LEAP review. It should say March 23rd, week of March 23rd LEAP review. And that's the problem, what it looks like. Okay. So the video game is 8 of these, whatever it's going to be, it's 8 times. This would be 1 time, 2 times. So what's going on with the screens? Is it not loading anything? I figured you did, Kinsley. Okay, so 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Am I there yet? Do I have enough books to equal my video games? Okay, so people are saying we don't have enough. So we need to do more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. Okay? Great. So now we know that the video game, we're showing that the video game is 8 times bigger. By the way, that's really hard to draw, seeing it backwards. Just checking. All right, so now we have our model. Are we finding a total or a part? A part? Raquel saying part? If you're saying part, you need to tell me which part. Dejan says total. Now, if you're saying total, that means that we're putting some things together, a whole bunch of parts together to make a bigger number. If you're saying part, then that means that we have a total. We have a big number, and we're seeing what would make up that big number. Even though I see a video game here and a book here, is this book actually telling you a part? Am I doing something with, am I adding that book to the video game to get a big number? We're not. We're actually putting all of these together. Sorry. Did not read the question. Let's read the question. All right, so the question is, what is the price in dollars of the book? I made a mistake, kind of like what we've been seeing sometimes. We've all done that. So I didn't read the question correctly. So we're trying to find this price of the book. So yes, those that said part, we would be finding a part, because guess what? we know the total, all those books would be a total of $56. So those that said part, you are absolutely correct. I was wrong because I didn't read. Okay, so we're trying to find one of these boxes, just one. So Grayson, we are trying to figure out number one of the module 3 LEAP test review. Yes, my marker is running out. Hopefully it lasts this time, and then I'll get another one later. Hey, Blaze, I'm so glad you can make it. Blaze and Grayson, we're discussing the first question to module 3 of the test review. And yes, Chloe is doing a great job catching this up. We're telling if the video game is the total or is it a part? And I was going to say it was a total, but a lot of you were proving me wrong. It is not the total. I mean, it is not the part. So we're seeing that the video game, we know the total. We're trying to find one part. One part would represent the book. Okay, guys? So let's see. How could we take that 56 and figure out one part of that 56? Now, if you notice, all of these parts are equal. They are going to be the same number. So how are we going to take that 56 and find just one part of it? Thank you, Chloe. I feel like a celebrity. Thank you, Hayden. All right, so who has an idea? How could we take that 56 and find just one part of it? Any ideas? You could break it down. Yes, Raquel. So we can break it down. How would you want to break it down? What operation would we use? Thank you, Kyle. So right now I have Raquel saying we could break it down. Division. Yes. Aiden and Raquel were saying that division. Remember, division means that we have equal parts. They're all the same kind of parts. And we have a total. We have the number of parts and a total, but we're trying to find a size. So let's do 56, like Grayson said, 56 divided by 8. So what could I do 8 times to make 56? Okay, so what would 56 divided by 8 actually, what would our quotient be for that expression? Multiply, then subtract. Okay, so people are saying 7. So if I put a 7 here, that means all my other parts would be 7. Okay, so if I did that, if I did 7 8 times, would I end up with 56? Yes, so everybody's saying 7. All right, so hold on, if you already said 7, and you're done. We got 7. Thank you. All right. So that means that every time I have a B, it would be a 7. So that 7 would actually represent, my marker's officially out, represent the book. So one part, the size of that one part is 7. So who could type out a statement that answers our question for number 1? B equals 7. Okay, so book equals 7. 7 what, Chloe? Go, Tro. Okay, so we hear 7, but 7 what? What are we counting? We're not counting tacos right now. Dollars, yes. Each book equals $7. That 7 means nothing if we don't know what we're counting. Okay? I am famous. All right, great job. All right, so that was number 1. We're going to do one more, just one more. One. So we're going to do a challenge. Okay, so I'm looking at number 4. And we're going to find the value of this problem. Here's what I want you to do. Do not tell me the answer. Don't type the answer yet. I want you to take this expression, solve it at home, and then don't tell me the answer. Just tell me the strategy you used. How did you find it? Okay? So don't tell me the answer to this. I want you to just tell me the strategy you use. I know, Aiden, it's your favorite part. But remember, we're helping each other out. If you share the strategy you use, and then somebody else that might say, oh yeah, I remember doing that. I can do it now. I forgot. So I am going to work it out too. Who knows? I might make a mistake. So, okay, so I see area model, 10s, then 1s in a tape diagram. I like it. Area model, I like the area model too. Okay, don't tell me the strategy. Blowing up your brain, Aiden, doesn't tell me the strategy. Or zipping up your lips. Oh, Blaze, yes. See, area model is my favorite. I'm going to go get another marker. That means that you have a little bit of time to share your strategy, solve it, but don't tell us the answer yet. Okay? I'm going to get another marker. All right. I am back. It's like most exercise I've had in a while. All right. So I got new markers. So right now most people are saying area model. Area model does make it easier. So I am going to do the area model. And I want you to check with me. Follow along with me. If you are doing if you're doing like a place value chart or another strategy, try to match it. Okay. So do 40 and 8, 65. Now we talked about in class how the area model breaks it up, make sure that we are multiplying the tens and ones. Okay, Reagan? So I want to slow down just a little bit. I want to talk about this just a little bit, why we did this. Okay, when we're multiplying, remember you're multiplying every unit times every unit. So we're on, Reagan, we're doing number 4 of module 3. Don't worry about finding it right now. We're just trying to solve 48 times 65. That's all we're doing. Okay, so you don't need to find it right now, and this would be the last one we're going over today. No problem, Reagan. This is all new for us. All right. So remember, multiplication means that we've got to multiply every unit times the other unit. Oh, Nicholas, don't spoil it. I might make a mistake. So we'll see. All right. So you ready? So follow with me. We'll see if I got it. 60 length times width of just this part. 40 is 240. So this length, 60 times this width is 60 times 8. So 480. I hope y'all are following me. This length times this width, 5 times 40 is, and 5 times 8 is 40. I'm wrong. Why are y'all saying I'm wrong? Right now, Raquel found something that I'm wrong on. So Alex, love the cat, love the comic relief, but that has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. Okay? So Dejan, why are you posting the answer so far? Is this correct? Blaze, I just told Alex we're not doing cats right now. You can do all the cats you want after we're done with this problem. So Dejan saying, no, it's not correct. Who can find my mistake? Okay. Raquel saying the wrong on the first equation. So you're saying this one? What am I missing? Yeah. It's not 240. We're missing a 0. Great job, guys. Okay, so this should have been not 240, but 2,400. That definitely changes our value. So now what are we going to do with all of these products? We're going to add them. Absolutely. So I'm going to add them together. 2,400. Got that one. 480. Got that one. 200, got that one, 40. And I'm making sure I'm lining up all of my digits correctly. Line up your units, and we're going to add them together. 0 plus 8 plus 0 plus 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Carry that 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. And was that one of our answers that we can choose? So the total product we got, 3,120. Yes, that is one of our answers. It's the last one. Why screen is saying cannot watch? Oh, Nicholas. Well, hopefully you'll be able to see it. You can always look at things after. You can always watch this video later. So hopefully, I'm not really sure why it's not letting you, Nicholas. Okay, so anybody have questions about multiplying? Whether an application problem? Oh, it's glitchy. Well, hopefully next time we connect, it won't be as glitchy. Oh, YouTube. Thank you, Aiden. I might be really cool, but I don't know all the abbreviations. All right, so Alex has no questions. Any questions? Because I don't want y'all going into 5th grade and say that you have no idea how to multiply big numbers. All right? Yeah, usually sometimes try logging out, then logging back in works. No. Okay. All right. So if you're coming in, that's all I have planned for our math today. Cannot see the left side of the board. You're talking about the chat, Dejan? Okay, so if you came in and not the beginning of this, you can go and upload your pictures. I uploaded a Google Slides and onto your, I think I put it on the math. Let me check. I either put it on math or science. Let me see. Nope, it was science. On your Google Classroom, I put a Google Slides. It's called Rockin' the Remote Learning. And we have all done Google Slides before. And you'll be able to upload the things you've been learning at home on a new slide. Just don't mess with other people's work. We're sharing the same document. As far as science, it's kind of a long video to do math and science together. So I figured Wednesday we will do science, and we're going to learn about how your bones, how your fingers move this way, why it moves this way. Okay? And I'm going to send y'all the link beforehand so that you can see the mystery science that goes with it. So not DNA yet, Aiden. I'm still trying to figure out a cool way to learn about DNA that I can do over the internet, over this video. So again, upload your pictures on the Google Slides. It's on your science classroom, but don't mess with other people's pictures. Create a new slide. Ooh, volcanoes. We might add something about volcanoes. We'll see. I'll think about it. But Wednesday, and we're going to do science, and I will send your parents a time, and hopefully we'll get more people. Ooh, Chloe, so that's your birthday. Maybe we can do something really fun. Maybe we can sing happy birthday over the internet. Yes, Grace, and I have your pictures, and I'm going to upload. If you sent me pictures, I will upload them onto the Google Slides for you. All right. Hey, Riley, I'm so glad you can make it. So, Riley, we went over, and you can go and look at the picture, the video again. We went over a few of these, number 1 and number 4 of module 3. And we kind of worked it together, and I was telling them about, I have a Google Slides that's assigned to you. You can upload what you've been learning at home, because it definitely will look different than what we do in the classroom. All right, so, and the instructions are on there. All right, guys. So it's about time I say goodbye. But as always on Google Classroom, I might upload some would you rather questions. Y'all can interact with each other on that. And the remote learning slide. And yes, Kinsley, we do have different DNA, so that would be hard. That's a good point. But maybe we can learn something about DNA. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. I know, Raquel, I don't want to either, but I've got to get my kindergartner learning some things as well. All right. So until Wednesday, we will see y'all then. Bye.